Welcome back, Weirdos.
Welcome back, Weirdos.
We've got candy today with a dash of pretzel.
A little bit of pretzel.
And we're just going to start with that because everything else is a chocolate.
Like a candy bar.
Or a chocolate and mint or chocolate and peanut butter, stuff like that. So these are the odd ones out. We will start with them.
Yep.
They're from Aldi and they're Clancy milk chocolate toffee pretzels.
Toffee pretzels.
Sorry, Clancy's.
Clancy.
No, I did it. But I did say Aldi's.
You did just now. Rip it.
Do it over.
Rip it open, baby.
You do this thing.
You failed. That's
Sure did. Alright, well. They, it's...
okay, I get toffee out of there.
That's true, you are more of a toffee than I am.
I'm a toffee snob.
Snoppy.
I'm snobby.
Bob. Okay.
You having a hard time in there?
It is a mini pretzel. I'm having a hard time getting up here to the camera to show it off.
Over my face.
Well, and it's kind of hard to see if I put it towards the lens, which is also over my face. I need to put it on my hand as the bag drop.
There you go. He's learning, guys. He's learning.
No, I'm not.
Okay. It has little pieces of toffee stuck on it, and then it's covered in chocolate. Some of the holes are blocked out, which is good. That means more chocolate. Okay, that works.
It's a good flavor combination.
Mm-hmm.
But, and it's always the problem with things like this. The pretzel is just, unfortunately, too hard.
Yeah, I don't understand the science behind it, but when you coat a pretzel, it absorbs some of the moisture from whatever it's coated in. But then it gets harder. Like, how is that possible? Somebody explain that to me. So the flavor is lovely.
The flavor is great.
The flavor is wonderful.
Because those pretzels, the salt is there.
Yes, the salt
And
is
that
definitely there.
Makes a difference.
It's just the texture of the pretzel
Yeah.
that just doesn't do it for me. And unfortunately, I always have these high hopes that I'm going to buy a something covered pretzel. And it's gonna be good this time, guys, I promise.
One day.
And it never really is.
One day it will be.
So if you're a person who likes a something covered pretzel, these are amazing.
Yep.
They're just not my amazing.
Nope.
Unfortunately. The chocolate is good it feels like good quality chocolate, like I'm icky over here. I've lost my little rag somewhere.
Doesn't mean you get to use mine.
It's just your pants.
On yours. Yep, you are.
I'm sitting on my little rag.
It blends in with the couch.
It really does. It's like the same color as the couch. So I need like a bright blue one. But anyway, if something covered pretzels are your thing, go get these. These are amazing. They're just not my thing. I'll take them to work. I'll share them around. I'm sure somebody would like to have them.
Yep. Well, this is sort of related because it is a Toffee Crunch Creamy Chocolate Bar.
By Moser Roth, the fancy brand from Aldi.
Aldi. So, and,
you have to open the flap on the front. There's the flap on the front. How do you not see the flap on the front?
that's the flap?
That's the flap.
Because that does not look like it looks like it's designed. If I'm not touching it before I started doing it, it just looks like design. It looks like it's just a line on there. So that's
you
the
have
flap.
to keep your chocolate protected. This is the flap. Here's the flap.
Ooh, it's not a single bar.
I was not expecting that.
It is multiple.
They're individual little bars. That's actually kind of cool.
It really is.
Because then you can share, you can portion control,
have
It's
no
a
portion
nice-
control.
It's a nice little hand-sized candy bar.
Size candy bar.
It's wrapped nicely in foil. And this unit is not intended for individual reason.
That's a big boy.
He even is like poured well. He's got his little name on him. His back is 100% flat. Wrapped in foil.
Yeah. All right.
I'm just gonna go with a little piece.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see what's happening in there. I can't really. But
All right,
it looks
so
like little
chocolate.
pieces on the inside.
Chocolate is already getting a little melty.
Chocolate is so melty and yummy. Mm-hmm. Not as much toffee as I wanted.
I didn't get any toffee at all. Like it was in there.
It feels like they're little bitty flakes almost.
But the flavor was way more chocolate than toffee.
It's very chocolate forward.
And it took a little bit before the chocolate showed up.
Yeah, it took
when you go
a
back
couple
to
bites.
edit this, you're gonna notice me just looking around, looking lost, because I'm waiting for the chocolate flavor to show up, and then it shows up.
Chocolate is very good.
Yes.
The toffee is very good. Together they don't work. Not so much that they don't work, I guess, is there's not enough of the toffee to make me go, yeah, that's a toffee crunch bar. It's a piece of chocolate that thought about toffee. And the toffee that I'm munching on now, like I sucked all the chocolate away, it's a very soft toffee, so it's not a Heath or a Score. It's softer than that. It's almost
There is more toffee.
almost chewy.
There's more toffee flavor in the pretzels.
There was more toffee flavor in the pretzels, and that's kind of sad because this is their like super high end, and the pretzels are just Clancy's. Just Clancy's. So I would probably skip that again because these big candy bars I think are like $2 or $3 each, and I don't feel that that was worth $2 or $3.
Unfortunately, no.
Yeah, so I would skip that. Okay.
Up next is another Landmark Confections, which we already know from their peanut butter cups. They make really yummy stuff.
Yep.
This is chocolate sea salt caramel. We will see. We've got a little rip here.
Yay.
Rip open the little corner, and we're not there yet.
I know. I figured I would like get ahead of the game while you were doing that one. I was trying to use my time wisely.
And now you polluted the smelling
polluted,
pot.
now it smells like
because
other
now we can
things.
smell because that is very strong.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, I'm gonna close that up.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Smells like chocolate.
Okay, I feel the sea salt on
Okay,
it.
so we got the chocolate. The salt is on the outside.
It is a nice size. And it is kind of on the thick side. It's like I'm not I don't know what I'm doing. Trying to
Looks like you get about 6 in this bag, which is again is not terrible. It came from Dollar Tree, so 6 for $1.25. Oh, it's firmer than the one that we had at Rural King in our last video. I want the salt to be in the caramel, not on the chocolate. I don't like the flavor of it on the chocolate.
It's very salty.
The chocolate is good. Again, for being a Dollar Tree snack. It's not European chocolate, you know. It's good for what it is. The caramel, firm, You have to work at it a while, but tasty. Very tasty. If they could make these without the salt, that would be great. But,
or with the salt in it.
Or the salt in the caramel. Because salt and chocolate don't play well together.
I thought they played well fine.
It tasted off for me. So I'm not a fan of those. And I will probably not eat any more of those.
Not bad.
And I'm still working on this caramel.
You're going to be working on that caramel, yes.
You'd want to like cut these in half.
Probably, yeah. So let's see. Okay. This is the Choceur smooth and creamy European chocolate, crunchy caramel sea salt,
Okay.
milk chocolate. So again,
Choceur.
kind of on a theme. Now this one I already see. Excuse me.
We've had this style of bar before.
Okay. It is a huge bar.
Huge bar.
And its own foil wrapping with a flap on the back.
I don't know why I keep scooching forward. Is there a golden ticket?
Maybe.
No.
I don't smell anything.
Well, that means it's good chocolate then. It's not letting any secrets out.
Okay.
He's pretty. He's a good looking piece of chocolate.
So it is already pre-divided dish, I guess, into 30.
I can math too, you know. Thank you. He's a heavy boy. How many ounces is this?
I can't read. Oh, it's they did one of those things where it's in the
Oh, no,
yeah,
never mind.
The color is
The colors, Duke. Ugh, the colors.
7.05 ounces.
Yeah, it's like almost half a pound of chocolate. He snaps very well. It doesn't look like there's anything like leaking out the seams kind of thing. I think because it's crunchy, it's not gonna, leak. But I think like
Makes a
yes,
a very
it's a very
solid
satisfying, sturdy piece of chocolate. I like that more than the other one. So this is a fully solid piece of candy with little hard bits of caramel on the inside. I do get salty. Not a lot of salty. Just enough for you to run your tongue across it and go, ooh, that was a little bit of salt. And then it's gone before you realize it. And the little teeny tiny pieces of caramel, like I don't think they're even supposed to be recognizable. Like I don't have my glasses on, but when I look at it, I don't go, oh, look at that big piece of caramel in there. It's not that. But you can feel it when you eat the piece of candy.
yeah. It's all right.
I like it more than the toffee one.
I think I like the toffee one more.
Really? Okay, well then I get this one and you can have the toffee one.
Okay. Sounds good. Continuing on with the toffee. Dumle.
This one came from IKEA, by the way, so God bless us trying to figure out how to say all this one.
Milk chocolate with toffee pieces. I don't know if that's just a fancy design or if that's supposed to be a tea.
I think it's Carl's Fazer. I'll put the label on the screen so you can see what we're seeing, and maybe you can figure it out for me.
Anyway.
Carl's Fazer. That's what I'm going with.
Sure.
Now for this one and the next one, we're going to show you this bar, and it's going to look really bad. And
I
as
don't
you
know that.
I can feel it. And that's because when I went to IKEA and I picked these up, my brain did not realize that I still had 5 hours worth of errand running and driving before I got home. So I kept these in my little purse that I carry around with me everywhere I go. So I was in and out of a hot car for 5 hours. And I can feel it. And it's funny shaped. So if there was a decoration on the front at one point, I don't know if it's there now. It's mostly gone.
Oh man. Okay, show them.
Okay. So, remember, we are all beautiful and special in our own way. Yeah. He has a little bloom. You can see the little white stuff at the bottom. That's just bloom. That just means he's a little messed up. And that's okay.
So are we.
So are we.
Oh my goodness.
Try to get the pieces that are still relatively normal looking.
There aren't any.
You see, look at him. He's so pretty and perfect. Nobody would know.
Slight smell to it.
Yeah. I don't like that flavor. Mm-mm. And that's not just the result of being in a hot car. Mm-mm. No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
It's a very weird chocolate.
Mm-mm. I take back what I said. He's ugly and he smells funny.
Why you gotta say those things about me? I'm right here.
It keeps getting worse. The one time I didn't take half a bite.
No, I believe that's happened before. I remember you saying that in another video. Oh, okay. That was
Oh my god.
a thing.
There has to be something else in there besides just toffee.
Well, I can't wait for the next one then. Also from IKEA.
God.
The
Let me eat a toffee pretzel. Excuse me.
Chocolad Ljus. Milk chocolate. So now we're just getting into standard milk chocolate.
Just supposedly. Plain milk chocolate. God, that was all. He also lived in my purse with his bad friend. So he's going to be pretty funny looking too. God, it was almost like there was fruit in that other one.
I didn't get fruit, but... Well, I think he may have actually fared better than the other one. But,
Is that like some sort of pattern on there?
better days. Well, he doesn't break free.
Yeah, I think at one point there was like pictures of leaves and things, but now it just looks like a wrapper. Yo. Better.
It's a better chocolate than the other one.
It's better chocolate than the other one. Texture will be affected by the fact that it sat in my purse. But I don't think I like the actual flavor.
Well, if I had to choose between those two, I'm choosing.
Oh, without a doubt. I would eat this one all day long. It doesn't feel creamy enough. And that just could be because we are spoiled Americans who like milk chocolate.
Fair point.
And other people's milk chocolate is different than American milk chocolate. This was like $1, I think, at IKEA. I don't know why I put it in my mouth.
Speaking of milk chocolate, next up is Schottengen. Schottengen.
Schottengen?
Schottengen.
I keep Schottengen.
Alpine milk chocolate. New unique recipe.
Ooh. Hope it's not unique like the one from IKEA. Okay. Yeah, both IKEAs were a fail.
Oh.
Sorry, IKEA.
Pull out.
You pull out. I do like the protective sleeves on the Aldi candy bars. Makes them feel a little fancier.
That's another Aldi?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what level of fanciness this one would be. We're a step above Clancy.
Well?
Yeah, this didn't live in my purse.
No, but it's already, like, falling apart.
Yeah, these you have to rip. It's not a...
Wrong.
It is a sealed foil. You can wrong me all you want, but I know I'm right. Because I've had these before.
Well. Then. Fine then, you do it. Because you're better at ripping than I am.
It's foil. You can't save it. It's just foil. Oh, you had it upside down.
No, it's upside down. Oh, well, you don't have to worry about breaking it apart. It's already done.
That's why it comes in a little tray. Okay, so it came in a little tray. I've only had like I've only had the small versions of this bar where they were like stuck together. These came in a little tray. We opened it upside down, so we didn't know. But it comes in a little tray. Sorry. And they all sit in a little tray as individual chocolates. So that's nice.
Yeah.
And they got a little butthole on them. A little butthole. He melts very nicely. Again, there's a weird flavor though. And now it's gone.
I guess you shoot.
Might just be me. They're very sweet. And they're very rich.
It's good.
It's good. But this, I see now why they give you a little tray. I think it should be a better foil so that you could save it in the little tray. Because I would eat one, maybe two, and that would be plenty. I like those.
Well, that's good because up next, you got more of them. Maybe you'll open this one right side up, unlike me.
Schottengen crunchy peanut butter.
Alright, we'll try a peanut butter one.
Peanut
Butter.
peanut butter. Does this come all the way out? I don't know. It does now.
No, it doesn't.
Still working on the other one.
At least this time we know it's supposed to be in a tray. Cheater.
I just went right down the front. Just zip. Hey, look at that! They look exactly the same.
Yeah.
Okay, let me show you. This is what they look like in the actual tray. Oh, fancy! In the tray!
When we do it right. Alright.
Okay. Riveting content.
It is better than the other one.
Better than the
milk
plain
chocolate.
ones. There are little tiny bits of like a peanut in there.
I didn't get that, but I definitely got the peanut butter from it.
This is not better than the Aldi's peanut butter cup.
No.
But if you wanted a candy bar that was peanut butter flavored, you can get this. Or if they're out of the Aldi peanut butter cups, because that happens every once in a while, you can get one of these. 75% equal.
All right. Now it's time to mint it up.
Now we are going to cleanse our palates with our last 3 products.
Okay.
More landmark confection. This is our peppermint patties. It doesn't say if they're milk chocolate or dark chocolate. It just says rich chocolatey flavor with a cool taste of mint.
Okay.
Fail. They are wrapped
Okay.
for my pleasure.
Definitely mints smelling.
It says very fancy. It says peppermint patty.
Sure does, sir.
Round. It kind of gives me a thin mint vibe. Okay, interesting. Firmer than I was expecting. But there's like a whole layer of chocolate in there. I don't know if you can really see what's happening. There's like a little half moon of chocolate down here at the bottom. I like those. They're not what I was expecting. I was expecting like a York kind of patty.
I think it's because these are milk chocolate. York uses dark chocolate.
Possibly.
So.
But the texture is different. And
They're
that
good.
threw me.
Good. It's good chocolate. It's good mint. It's a good combination.
Yeah.
But I'm a snob, and if I was doing these versus York, York would win.
Oh, without a doubt, yeah. But again, this is the good dollar option.
Yeah.
You know, you go to Dollar Tree and you're like, oh, I wonder if that box of crackers is better than a wheat thin. No, it's not. I'll tell you that right now. But you can look at the peppermint patties and go, I wonder if this is a better option. And like, it's not a better option.
It's not a better option,
but it's really close.
It's not a bad option.
It's not a bad. Not like those wheat thins. Don't eat those. Those are bad. Okay. I don't even know where these came from.
Mystery mints.
I want to say Aldi. Is there anything useful on the back of that that can tell us where that came from?
Doubtful.
Like, I don't
Trader Joe's.
Trader Joe's. I was gonna say I don't shop at a lot of places, so it's only a few options it could be. Okay, so these are Trader Joe's. Let's go this way. Dark chocolate mint creams. There's more writing on there, but I can't read it. So there you go. Go. They're little bonbon looking guys, little tiny guys. I love that you just whole candy the whole thing. Just
Not bad, but I don't think it's good as the Dollar Tree. Even with the fact that it's got dark chocolate. And that's how I normally eat the stuff, so if I'm going to give a fair review, I should eat it how I normally eat it.
right, that makes sense. The chocolate on these has a really good break to it. When you put it in your mouth and you bite down on it, it like almost shatters. It's really tempered really well, so you get that really good snap. The inside is softer than a York.
Yes.
It's not firm like the the Landmark. The Landmark felt firmer.
Yeah.
But it's not a gooey center. Like you've seen those that you bite into and they kind of ooze out.
Yeah, no.
That's not this. It's just a touch less firm than a York. These are very good. And I like these. I'll probably keep these.
Okay.
These are mine.
All right.
I don't know why I put it in my mouth. Because we're going to eat one more candy. But I don't think I wouldn't make a special trip to Trader Joe's for these. I probably even wouldn't remember that I liked them once I was there.
Okay, then.
Like I would with the cinnamon dragons. I would go down that aisle first to get the cinnamon dragons.
All right.
But probably not for those.
Last one.
Okay, last one is our other fancy Moser Roth. And this is mint dark chocolate. Now it looks like it's just chocolate, so there's not going to be anything on the inside of it. And again, they come in the cute little individually wrapped kind of bars, which is lovely.
Yes.
Because honestly, between the two of us, we could eat one and be quite happy.
Yep.
It's poured so very well. Like it's very perfect and precise. Oh, snaps very nicely.
Not quite like a Slim Jim, but you know.
It's not made out of meat. So I don't get a strong smell right out of the gate. This feels like a very dark chocolate. It's a very firm, snappy dark chocolate.
Not a lot of mint.
Not a lot of mint. It's a bitter dark chocolate. So it has a very high cacao count. Cacao count.
Yeah. It's close to baking dark chocolate, which when I was little, I just saw chocolate, so I would eat it.
Yeah. This is a very niche way to do this. If you're a person who likes to make their own ice cream, and you like to make mint chocolate chip ice cream, go buy this. Break it into little pieces and put it into your mint ice cream to make mint chocolate chip ice cream.
I could see
this
that
would be
being
amazing.
Really Except being really good.
It'd be really good. Or like, grate it on top of some sort of dessert where you want a mint chocolate idea.
I'm still kind of done with mint ice cream.
I'm so over
it. It's been over a year.
Y'all know, right? There is still probably 5 or 6 containers of ice cream in our freezer. I just can't. I'm so over ice cream.
Okay. Well, nothing really stood out.
And that was really surprising to me.
If I had to pick a favorite, I would probably just go ahead with the peanut butter ones.
I think for me, the mint creams from Trader Joe's are probably my favorite.
Okay.
Followed by the Choceur crunchy caramel sea salt.
Okay.
I think I like those the best. I did like the Landmark peppermint patties. Those were good.
Those were good.
Both of the Schottengens, or however you pronounce those were good. The peanut butter and the Alpine. The IKEA ones, I want to give it like 1 bonus point just for the torture of being in my purse. But they both taste bad. The first one was just offensive bad. Like I need to go look it up and see what the ingredients are, because it was bad.
It's printed on the wrapper.
I know, but I can't read it. It's tiny.
Oh.
So.
All right.
So I'd say probably we'll eat half of these. Some of them, like that one from IKEA, is just gonna go to the trash can. We'll give it to somebody. Who do we not like?
Where do I begin?
It's like I'm that guy. All right, guys. So we are gonna eat some lunch, maybe. I'm full of candy now.
Me too.
And puffcorn.
Yeah.
So maybe I'll just have more puffcorn.
Yeah. No, you gotta fight me for that.
All right, guys. We're gonna let you go.
All right. Till next time.
Stay weird.
Stay weird.